So what would you say the most expensive, the cheapest, and the best got it for a steal price piece of equipment you have in your studio are? That's
The
a
most
fun
expensive
question.
is my camera.
Okay. That the
Yeah.
A7.
Yes. So I'm running around with, I made a video about my entire camera rig and it's close to $7,000.
Yeah.
So my my camera is the most expensive thing. Um, you said got it for a steal, and then what was the other one?
Cheapest.
The cheapest thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say a reflector. Definitely like a 5-in-1 reflector. Those things are amazing and they're like $20. They're
So what is
nice.
that? Can you explain what that is? See, like I don't
Okay,
even know.
so it's basically like this big circle that has 5 different things on it. So it's gonna have a diffusion, it's gonna have a white bounce, a silver bounce, a gold bounce, and then a negative fill,
Okay.
which is just like if you only have one light, you can have your light source right here, and then you can use the white bounce to bounce that light back at you, or the silver one to bounce it back, or you can go out in the mountains somewhere and just bring the reflector and use the sunlight, or it's very beneficial and it almost acts as 2 different lights.
Wow. Interesting.
It's highly beneficial. If you guys don't have one, you should probably have one
I'm
because there's
checking
going to be
Amazon right
plenty of
now.
situations where it'll just come in handy.
So what is it? It's a 5-in-1 reflector.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Five in. Oh, why did I go to
Depending on the
18?
size, they can be super cheap. I got one from Goodwill for like $1.
Oh, sick. 5-in-1 reflector. Sick. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, there's one for $13. That's pretty cool. And then, what would be your steel equipment? Like you're like, oh my gosh, I got an insane deal on this.
Um, that is a good question. I'm trying to like look around for things. Probably a lens, to be honest. At
Hmm.
one point, I had a Canon. It was probably like a 20 mm lens or something
Okay.
like that. It was one of the older generations, so it wasn't like the newer ones, but it was wider than the newer ones and just as good. And I randomly found it on Amazon in like the used section, and it was like $200 or something. And then the newer version of it that was like less wide was like $600.
There you go.
So like that, I've never heard of this lens before. I didn't know it existed, and I randomly found it for really cheap, and it was amazing. So
Yeah.
I think it was a 28 mm or something,
Oh, sick. Okay.
something like that.
Yeah. Cool.